Coming up this week on the OK Bloomer podcast.
And then she said now she gets excited when she hears people are coming out of the closet, was the punchline.
500 dudes in a box, and that ends up as a gay joke. Like how...
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Don't know about the future. Don't.
They don't care about the future, because they live it in the past. Sal and Curtis are taking all 5 seasons of Blossom to task. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll be weak in the knees. This show's got more range than this on the keys. Only gal in the house, and that's how she goes. One brother was a junkie, and the other one was. Weekly lessons coming fast in the Russo flat. Blossom's teenage girl problems are as big as her hat. So take your opinionations and make them shine. It's the OK Bloomer podcast, and it's about damn time.
Don't know. Don't know.
Let's do it.
Recording is started. This is number 61.
Whoa.
Episode 61 of the OK Bloomer podcast. This one is called What Did We Do? And Sal, I'm asking myself the same thing. 61 weeks of a Blossom Review podcast. What did we do? Curtis Anderson, Sal Accardo. It's the OK Bloomer podcast here on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. I forgot to give them a shout out the last couple of weeks. We got the Phenom in the control room on the ones and twos. We are just flying through these last episodes of season 3. It is up, it is down, it is upside down. We don't even know where if we're coming or going anymore, thanks to the brilliant mind of Don Rio and the insane amount of character development that's happened in the last 2 episodes.
They've really ramped it up. You got the title right. It's, you did what? And they say it.
Oh, is it?
A million times throughout the episode. But it's great.
You want to take another run at it?
No, I want to keep that in because that answers a lot of questions.
This is all staying
It's
in.
not called What Did We Do? How did I get that wrong?
No.
How did I get that wrong? Oh my God. Well, we're off to a great start.
But the thumbnail for this on Disney Plus makes it look like Joey actually knocked somebody up this time.
Really?
Because it's like, yeah, it's like Nick just lording over him, like looking so mad. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
What's the actual title of this episode, you guys? You did what?
You did what?
See, that makes sense because I was very late to the party with that one, too. It took me 3/4 of the episode before I realized every scene change starts with that line.
Yeah. It's actually pretty funny.
Bringing my A game to this episode, you guys. Bringing my A game.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the one where they go to Disney, right? Is that...
Yeah, and it starts with them at Disney and then goes back to the beginning of the episode, and then it's like a memento. It's like a memento thing.
Joey's got sticky notes all over his body. They all just say, whoa. Anyway.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I got nothing. I just want to jump into this.
All right, well, let's get to the synopsis then.
Season 3, Episode 23, You Did What? Directed by Bill Bixby, written by Judith D. Allison. First aired on April 12th, 1993 to 18.7 million viewers. Disney Plus says, 6 beats out Blossom for a job at a record store. IMDb says, Blossom and Six's friendship takes a hit when Six goes behind Blossom's back to get the job that Blossom was initially interested in. And TVDB says, Nick's money problems prompt the kids to help out. But when Blossom applies for a job at a record store, she discovers she has been beaten to the punch by Six. Meanwhile, Joey decides to make a fortune speculating in baseball cards, while Anthony tries to sell cosmetics by phone.
Yeah, there was a lot going on here.
I have to say, 3 episodes ago was my favorite episode of Blossom I've seen yet, with all the home movies. 2 episodes ago, Vinny and Blossom broke up with 17 rushed storylines in the last 10 minutes of the show. Last week's episode was this insane just jumble of flashbacks, and we got to learn more about the mom and how she's so unlikable and everybody's making bad decisions right now, but I thought it was a very strong episode. And this one kind of hits a brick wall. I don't know if the last 3 had set the bar way too high, but I was expecting big things, and big things were not delivered. And it's not just because I got the actual name of the show wrong, just in general. I felt this one really was a layup compared to the 3-pointers we've been doing. That was a basketball reference.
You are right. This is about middle of the road.
No.
This is about middle of the road Blossom here.
I had something to say about one of the things they mentioned in Phenom in the. Take another run at that. I had something important to say. Give it to me a second time, Phenom. Redo.
Which one?
I don't know. Just do it from start to finish.
Oh, I got rid of it. Give me a second.
Okay, just deleting in real time. gotta clear up
Yeah, I don't
space
need
on
it
it.
anymore.
Gotta clear up space on the computer, so I'm gonna delete those 7 lines of text.
You never asked me to go back to it. Okay,
Well,
which one? Disney Plus?
Gotta be ready.
For all
It's the
three of
OK
them?
Bloomer podcast, Phenom.
Six beats out Blossom for a job at a record store.
Okay.
Blossom and Six's friendship takes a hit when Six goes behind Blossom's back to get the job that Blossom was initially interested in. Nick's money problems prompt the kids to help out, but when Blossom applies for a job at a record store, she discovers she has been beaten to the punch by Six. Meanwhile, Joey decides to make a fortune speculating in baseball cards, while Anthony tries to sell cosmetics by phone.
That's gone. Thanks for doing it. For
Oh
us.
my god.
I can't even remember. I had some point to make, but no. I don't know. Making Phenom work.
Well, I'm glad we did that.
Sorry.
Good bit,
glad
good
we
bit.
wasted all that airtime. Awesome stuff.
Sorry to fill the memory back up on the old PC in there again. Are we gonna be okay?
That's gonna be the make or break. We're gonna run out of space.
When we
No.
hit black before we're done this episode, it's because I made him
Yeah.
reopen that tab.
We
All
were
right.
exactly 30 seconds over.
All right. There's no cold open. I guess the quote inspiration just didn't quite hit this week for the writers.
Yeah. Totally.
So we were in the intro as per usual. I bet you when you were watching it on your crazy Iranian website, it wasn't asking you. It didn't give you the option to skip the intro, did it?
There was no such thing, no.
No. Was it the actual music, or was it like dubbed over top of like, the hand
Yeah,
symbols?
it was actually the Family Matters intro. They just spliced it in.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Ah,
I was like, when
okay.
does Reginald Vell Johnson show up?
Fingers crossed. It asks if I want to skip the intro. And Phenom, do I want to skip the intro?
I do not.
Right, I don't. And I never will. Feeling it today.
Amazing. Yeah, it's Carell Draw in the intro. Joey looks psyched. He's psyched because Nick is allowing him to use his credit card.
Raw.
But uh-oh, Joey can't find his wallet now. How irresponsible of Joey. Blossom and Tony walk in carrying a giant pizza, and they have an idea for a gift for Buzz. A cruise to Mexico.
This felt very Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like, something's going on with 2 characters, and 2 more characters come in hot. We
Yeah.
got pizza. We're going to send Buzz on a cruise.
Yeah. But this is the only other time that they've brought up his wife again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because Blossom mentions that it would be a good honeymoon gift for him and his new wife, Genevieve. So they haven't completely forgotten about it, even though that character does not appear again.
Mm-hmm. Joey Lawrence, long sleeve sweater over top a t-shirt with flannel tied around his waist, just in case it's one of those seriously cold Los Angeles afternoons. He's ready.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, him and Genevieve. That was a name I haven't heard in a while. They want to
Right.
get Grandpa a cruise, but they're even more broke after the Clinton tax. Nick says, the holes have holes. And you know what else has holes? Monica Lewinsky.
oh my God.
I had to really stretch that joke in, Sal, but I was proud of that one. Shut up, that's topical in 2025.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
They mentioned Clinton, and Anthony goes, yeah, that millionaire's tax is really killing the family. Take that, Bill Clinton.
Right.
Did
But
I
yeah,
really
here
derail
comes,
the episode with my Monica Lewinsky joke?
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
They didn't find a way to stick it to Ross Perot here, though. Usually those come as a twofer, right?
Yeah.
But here comes another money revolution. Nick is broke as Blossom offers to get a part-time job. Tony offers to get a second job. And Nick is just ever optimistic that things are going to turn around.
I wanted to say, when they sat in the writers' room this week, it hit them like a train, right? They're like, all right, which is it this week? The Russos have money problems, or Vinny sucks, and then they were like, he's gone. We're down to one plot. Oh my
Yeah.
God, we're down to one plot. Oh, Nick's broke. Oh my God.
Time to bring that back.
Right.
Yeah, the hard
Schmock
cut.
is just rubbing his temples in the corner.
Yeah, being like, I could save this show.
I could save the show before breakfast.
Yeah. It's a hard cut. Tony snooped on Nick's checkbook. Is basically like, yeah, we're Blossom explains it to Joey like he's 5. And his takeaway was that they're not going to have any hot water. They're like, no, that's not what we're talking about. He's like, oh, I get it. You guys want me to take my showers at school. Again, his delivery here is just amazing.
Before
So
we went
good.
there, though, we ended with because the line that prompts the hard cut to Anthony saying they're in trouble is Nick pretty much looks at the camera and says, sure, we're in financial trouble, but I think things are going to turn around. Do you know who else turned around, Sal? Monica Lewinsky. See, the first one crawled so the second one could fly. Did I tell you I got invited to do stand-up comedy?
You did. You
Oh,
did.
You gotta fly down, man. Come watch me get canceled in real time. You want to see me lose
Oh my
all my
God.
jobs in 5 minutes? It's gonna be spectacular.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
I'm already writing jokes down, going, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll read the room. We'll read the room.
It's
supposed to be like
a family event. Like it's
Yeah,
supposed to
oh.
be clean stand up.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
what they-
okay. Wow.
But then you're asking me to join.
yeah, that's
it's like,
you don't want controversy. Don't invite the king. You know what I mean?
you want? I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "Here comes the low road." Oh my God! Just
Oh, that's
I
gonna be
can't
great.
wait. I can't wait. I can't.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
2 days after my birthday. I am gonna come out swinging. I already have
No give.
I already have an opener which bridges into my first joke. We'll see where we go from there. The buzzer might go off if I can get that second one out in time, and that'll be it.
Oh my God, I want to see this. I might have to fly out for this. All right.
All right, yeah, the
so we get a
Russos were in
hard cut.
financial trouble, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Joey's 90s hair is on point this week. Weird
God,
product
so good.
placement with water bottles. Did you notice that, Sal?
No.
Every kid had a water bottle with like the label out, but it was 1993 grainy, so I couldn't even tell what the product was, but it was this like red logo.
Oh, weird.
I don't
All
know.
right.
Fail. Yep. Six is mad.
Hard cut.
Blossom
6 is
getting
up
a
in
job.
Blossom's room. We get our first. You did what? Blossom's trying to get a job. She's
You were
talking
not
about-
tracking the you did what's already at 1.
No, I wrote it. I wrote it right here.
What? Incredible. Good for you.
Checking the you did what's, but not the woes anymore.
I get for this
Yeah.
episode, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I got all of them at this point, but I did write it down here.
All right.
Blossom's talking about maybe giving tours at the museum, and she's talking like she's got all these options. Because I don't think a 16-year-old can find a job now. Economy.
1993, man.
Yeah.
Whose week is it, Sal? It's the University of Tennessee. And
Yeah,
I'm in
I-
awe.
yeah.
I'm in awe how the University of Tennessee landed on Rio's list this week. Like, just fascinating what this show has become. It's like Michael Jackson, Candace Cameron, University of Tennessee. Just... and here's 50s icon, rock pop icon Del Shannon playing guitar for no reason in this like
Yeah.
cat's fever dream. It's Blossom, everyone.
Yeah, I didn't take note, but I remember them laying into University of Tennessee for some reason.
Like,
It doesn't make sense.
right? And I was
Yeah.
thinking too, if Lori Loughlin just sent her kids to the University of Tennessee, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Yeah, everything would be
Right.
way different. Yeah.
Right.
So Blossom's going to apply for a job at Vito's Vinyl. And then 6 is trying to tell her what vinyls are, and it was like, was that a joke in '93? Like, were they so far removed?
I guess.
I
And
guess
I
so.
leaned back and I decayed and my bones became dust. Because in the joke of 1993, she had to explain what records were. Because tapes took over the world, right?
Right.
Records? Blah. What old man listens to records? It was like 6
Yeah.
generations of media ago.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, then 6 kind of starts talking her out of applying there, and she's like, "Oh, I heard the burger place is hiring too. Like, maybe you should apply there." And then just then, Joey storms in with a gift box saying he's going to be rich. What do you got?
They say that the owner hasn't brushed his teeth since Woodstock, and then that made me think about Woodstock '99, and I wanted to watch that video again. 6 says they're hiring a Jiffy Burger and Blossom. Too good for Jiffy Burger.
Yeah.
All right. That scene spirals for a few minutes before in comes Joey Lawrence to save the scene, the show, and the whole franchise once
Right.
again, right?
Yeah.
He comes in with a box, and this is funny. He says, oh my God, okay. He says, there's someone in the box that's going to make the money. Or no, he says he knows someone who's going to make the money, and Blossom asks, is he in the box? And Joey says, no, or does he drop it there? He says there's actually
Yeah, he
500.
does do it. Yeah.
He says, Blossom, there's 500 guys in this one box. And 6 says, I had a dream like that.
Yeah. It's enough to make you just walk away.
I quit. What is this? Me doing stand up? Can't tee me up like that, Jenna Von Oy. Jesus.
Well, her explanation was no better.
Right? Take it. I'm not qualified for this. Go for
Well,
it.
I don't even remember what it was. A dream that she had where there was 500 guys in her closet. And then she said now she gets excited when she hears people are coming out of the closet was the punchline. Anyways,
500
yeah, we
dudes
get,
in a box, and that ends up as a gay joke. Like how?
yeah, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is where Blossom is like, well, did the owner of the store also sell you magic beans? And this is where we get the no.
There it is.
So catchphrase number 2 for Joey Lawrence. Blossom's reminding him they're in money trouble. He spent $500 on these cards, and Joey's psyched about it because nobody's ever heard of this guy before.
Did you notice there was a weird cutaway reaction of Joey Lawrence when Jenna Von Oy, when 6 made the coming out of the closet joke? She goes, now I'm excited when I hear about guys coming out of the closet. And then it cuts to Joey, and he doesn't react. It's just Joey Lawrence going, and then it cuts back to 6. Like, what
I didn't
the
notice that.
hell happened there? What? Because they don't usually do reaction shots in this show either.
True.
They don't just cut away for someone to go and then cut back to the scene.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
cut
yeah,
away
yeah.
and Joey's just like looking off in the distance. It was very weird. It was like,
Wow.
is he not supposed to get the coming out of the closet reference? Something happened there where they thought maybe that was like too direct of a weird shot or something. They needed something to break up whatever was they thought was happening. Oh,
I didn't
it was
clock that
funny,
at all.
man. It was funny. I said I'm laughing right now, and I don't even know why I'm laughing or what I'm laughing at, but something's happening, and it's funny with Joey and his cards.
Yeah. So now Nick's in the kitchen giving Joey shit. He's making him return the card to the store. And this was the screenshot that I had of the episode. Nick's all like up in his face.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Also, sorry,
Joey,
6, when this is going through, 6 just keeps going, oh my God! And I was like,
Yeah.
is that your catchphrase, Jenna Von Oy? Is that
Yeah,
where we're
for
going
real.
with this? And
she's trying.
and then I wrote, honestly, I know where this is going to go, but how amazing would it be if actually these cards paid off and this was like a win episode for Joey, where he did a
Right.
dumb thing and like they made house
And it
payments
pays
for the
off.
next year because of this. But
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
weren't thinking that far ahead. Nick's mad.
No.
Joey, you got to return those cards.
Yeah. And then he goes through, he like leans against that like kitchen double door thing that they have. And he hears Tony on the phone. And it sounds like he's selling drugs. And a concerned Nick is looking into the distance as a very special episode music plays.
Do you sell drugs over the phone?
Yeah,
It seemed weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I don't
just
know.
like, I'll bring you 3 cases when we meet in person if you
Yeah.
got the money.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
No
we got to do
drug
cash
dealer
deal.
Sal in the living room.
Hey, man,
Okay.
Tony's an entrepreneur.
He still got it. Still
Yeah.
got it.
So we get Too Many Cooks, Russo house. Joey's on the phone with the card store guy, and he's scamming him out of the money that he's already taken. And he's like, well, if anybody decides that they want to buy him, he's like, call the house for the dead Russo boy.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is like my best joke. We got to back up. So you
All
think
right.
he's on the phone making a drug deal, but I swear to God, you know who's on the other line, Sal?
Who?
Joker, and it's a bank heist, and he needs Anthony to be part of it.
Well done. Well done.
Because he was in The Dark Knight in the opening scene, was Anthony,
Right.
the actor, in case you're
I
tuning in.
thought you were going to
somehow.
say, he's on the other.
In case you're tuning in for the first time ever, we learned that the actor, Anthony, was one of the Joker's henchmen in the opening scene of The Dark Knight. Played it one time on this show. Sorry, you were going to make a Monica Lewinsky joke? Feel free. Go, do it.
No.
You know who else was
Yeah,
on the
it's
phone with the Joker that morning?
Who's that?
Monica Lewinsky. Before she was banging the president.
Yeah. So, yeah, Joey's on the phone with the card store guy. He's not getting the money back. They're all looking for jobs in the newspaper. Blossom's
the want
applying.
ads. The want ads, Sal. Bless their
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah. Joey has 2 plans. Hopes that this athlete becomes the best player of all time. Plan B is to sell his left kidney. Oh, why would you sell your left one, Joey? Because I'm right kidneyed. There's Joey. All right. Do you want to take us to the record store?
Calypso music record store music plays as we go to Too Many Cooks. That looks like a bistro.
Yeah.
Not a record store.
But maybe it was that bistro that Schmuck worked at.
Maybe.
And
And here we go. We get weird, flamboyant record store owner who gives off pedophile vibes. And I feel like we're starting to look for our Urkel in this show. Right?
Right. I just said cuts to the record store where Gallagher's bitching at some kid.
That video you sent me about Gallagher and Gallagher 2 made my week.
Right?
I did not expect it to be as good as it was. Oh my God.
It was very interesting.
I can't remember the last time I was like leaning forward into my phone watching a video. It just got more bizarre and more bizarre. And I had no idea Gallagher was such an insane person. Like I had no idea until we started this podcast.
Yeah.
I think I've taken away more about the history and the legacy of Gallagher than I have anything that's happened on Blossom. Just from
well, it's the important stuff. You know what I mean?
Gift. So I was like, is this their Urkel or their Kimmy Gibbler? Is this guy going to be a reoccurring character? Because that happened in that 70s show. Do you remember?
Yeah.
They had that burnout record store
boss.
They
started bringing Leo in, right?
Yeah, and they're like, oh,
Tommy
this guy.
Chong came in.
Somebody laughed in the audience really hard, so let's just keep using this guy. I felt like that might be where this is going. Or like, is Blossom going to work at a record store for the rest of this season and the next one, and we're going to have to deal with this idiot?
I didn't even think about that because of the way that the show does so many one-offs that I was like,
but
man,
now
I hope that's not the case. But now, yeah. So, Blossom and Six, she runs into Six there. It turns out that Six works there. How did Blossom not notice she was wearing a name tag for like the entire front half of this conversation?
This was weird.
Yeah. So Blossom's pissed that Six went behind her back and took this job from under her. Vito comes out, calls her number 6, and then he smacks her on the head.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure in the first take he smacked her on the like most bosses would in 1993, but they were like, nah, we can't do that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Weird. Out of nowhere, we're going to have a rift between these two characters over the weirdest storyline. Of all that Six and Blossom have been through, and this is the only time they've ever, in 60 episodes, the only time they've ever pulled the trigger on these two fighting. It's only the second time. And over job, and like, what was Six thinking? Obviously, Blossom's gonna figure out you got this job, and why was it Blossom's to begin with? It's just, this is very weird to pull the trigger on this right now.
I agree. All right, we're good to move on from the record store.
I just said, oh God, I hope they reach into the pit and pull out that dopey girl named Burger or whatever. Remember her from the other time they had a fight, and then Blossom started hanging out with that one girl.
That's right.
And then as soon as her and Six made up, she dropped that. We never saw her again. Long-term viewers of the show will remember who we're talking about from season 1.
True.
Sal, is Anthony selling drugs?
No, he's selling Betty Lee cosmetics over the phone. He's talking about cash only, not leaving a paper trail, just as Nick walks in. He starts freaking out. Joey comes back in, and I wrote he's got the most 90s jacket on that I've seen him wear in a while. He's saying he went to the store and begged the guy to take the cards back, and he wouldn't. And then Nick calls Joey a terrible person and then walks away. He's like, "You're a terrible person, Joey. Give me my money."
You know who else is cash only and doesn't leave a paper trail?
Who, Curtis?
Monica Lewinsky! Oh my God. This is a gift that keeps on giving. My made-up is more important than my actual notes at this point. All right, then they watch TV. Are we there? TV comes on. No?
I don't think so. Nick's talking to Tony.
Okay.
And again, it's like that confused conversation where Nick doesn't understand what's really going on.
Right.
Oh, Tony's talking about selling these cosmetics over the phone, says that they help relax him and that he sampled some of the stuff already. Nick thinks he's talking about drugs, and then Tony just starts putting a face mask on Nick. Nick's apologizing, and then his face starts stiffening up, and I put, he looks like a putty from Power Rangers. His face is all gray. Yeah, and then like Nick starts doing this like weird voice as he's talking now, and his face is all frozen. Yeah,
I was like, is he supposed to be Frankenstein? Is that what we're doing here?
I didn't get this at all. Yeah,
I didn't get it, and I didn't laugh.
Right. Do we want to move on to 6 coming over?
I'm lost. I don't think I think I zoned out at this part, to be honest. I remember that conversation, and I remember it taking a long time for the payoff of like, oh, cosmetics.
Yeah.
And,
there was a lot. So 6 came over to tell Blossom that she quit, and then told Vito to hire Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This storyline seemed very forced. I was like, 6 didn't have to quit her job. And then Blossom's like, I can't take the job now because it's tainted. And then I was like, is Blossom supposed to be taking the high road here? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't
what this feud is about.
6 did nothing wrong.
I don't think so. And then Blossom's like, well, the job's tainted, but like, I'm going to take it anyways because I need the money. But like, you and me aren't cool anymore.
What else could she have done? She gave up the job. Like, well, okay, fine. If we're not cool, then I'll still keep working there. Like, God, Blossom, what is your deal?
Yeah.
Also, 6 equals hat. Blossom equals no hat. Just pointing that out.
Yeah.
And I said, she's really being a about this. Like, 6 kind is sad. She basically kicks 6 out. She's like, well, thanks for giving me the job that was never really mine, and get out.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I made note that they seem to be starting every new scene with, you did what? Which makes a lot of sense if that's what the show is called.
Right. If you got the title right the first time. Yeah, back in the kitchen, frozen-faced Nick is scaring the Blossom. And this is where I was like, why is he talking like Yogi Bear? His voice is like so weird here. She tells him that she's going to the record store to get the job. And he's asking about 6, but he can't say it. So he like holds up 6 fingers.
That was kind of funny.
Nah. Yeah. And then it hard cuts again to Nick going, you did what? And Joey ended up selling the cards back to the guy. He sold all of them but one. So he still owes Nick $1 for the card. Cheap.
Yeah. A lot of money to Nick.
Yeah. And then he's like, well, I hope you learned something about this, Joey. And Joey goes, don't smoke in bed? He was like, no. He's like, don't dart out in front of cars. He's like, well, then I don't really know what I learned from this whole experience. And then it's like the athlete that's on the card is like a baseball player, but he ends up. This is where
Playing
like,
hockey.
yeah, Joey starts watching TV, and it's like they find out on sports news that this guy went from baseball to hockey, and now his card is apparently worth a fortune. And then Nick just
He's the only hockey player ever to have a hockey card where he never played a single game, which I thought was pretty funny. That's a good.
oh, is that what it was?
I kind of want that card now.
Right? And then Nick just steals it from Joey's hand, walks away after he finds out that it's worth so much money.
You're welcome, Nick. You idiot.
Yeah.
Like, why is he mad at Joey? Joey just made him a fortune. He made him return it. Like,
Right. Yeah.
whatever.
And then it cuts to Blossom saying, "You did what?" She's saying it to Vito. He fired Ricky. He was stealing Patty Page. Is that what he said?
I'm
I don't
annoyed
know.
by this time.
I wrote this Mr. Feeney is all over the place here.
And then whose week is it? It's poor dead Mama Cass's week, Sal.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you didn't catch that?
No, what did I miss?
He makes fun of Mama Cass and the rumor that she died choking on a ham sandwich. And that's like a legit thing if you look in like music history. They cannot confirm nor deny it, but she was a large lady and she apparently choked on a sandwich. And that's how she died.
Wow. They made fun of her a few weeks ago too.
Yeah, I know. Mama Cass, they're coming. I don't get it. For a guy that loves old music, like Mama Cass didn't hurt nobody. You were alone, Don Rio.
I didn't track any of this.
I wonder what he thinks about that new like meme with them looking at each other in the car to the Mama Cass song that's been around for 2 years now. I wonder if Rio's a fan or not. Probably broke down in tears. I was wrong about Mama Cass. She's a genius. Anyway.
Yeah. But now that Vito has fired Ricky, Blossom says she can't handle this workload on her own. She's been there like 10 minutes. And then Six just happens to walk in trying to make friends again. Blossom says, "We'll see how things go, but you should apply for the open position." Which,
what?
Yeah.
Who does that to their friends? Like,
yeah.
oh, you say you made a mistake, you made it right, but you still have to like tiptoe around me till I deem you worthy of my friendship again. Not a fan. What is happening to Blossom? Bad writing.
I agree.
I feel like she would not act this way. And I do, though, notice how like we're down to about a minute and a half. Not one mention of Vinny this episode.
No, it's been pretty good.
And also, are these the only two kids in LA that want to work at a record store? Seems.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think they'd be lined up down the block if there's an open position there, right?
We got one more. You did what? And Nick sold the piano, Sal. But he sold the piano to Grandpa, who's storing it in their living room, and that's it.
That's the end of the joke. So basically, he was just like, "We're safe because Buzz lent me money." Was my takeaway from this.
Yeah.
Buzz is just bailing him out again. But
they wouldn't give him a cruise.
Yeah. But man, here you go, $3,000. No problem.
Bark like a dog for it. Ask me for it in a dog voice, Nick. Genevieve, look, he's doing it. He's on all fours. That's how it went. Just dark.
Totally. This piece of son-in-law of mine.
Yeah. No wonder my daughter left you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Dance, and
that's the end of the episode.
Put in your waistline. Dance, Nick, and I'll put the money in your pants. Look at him go, Genevieve. He's crying. That's the scene they cut. That was the original
that ended
ending.
Up on the cutting room.
That was the original ending, right?
Yeah.
Thank God Jonathan Schmuck stepped in and was like, no, we can't do that.
Right.
And make your own music. How does that go again? What's the tune? That's what was playing, the Mama Cass song. Make your own kind of music. That was the scene. Very dark, even for Rio standards. But
wow.
They cut it. We got this instead. Sal, I don't even know. I didn't like this episode.
All right, well, what's your lesson?
My lesson, okay. As a high school girl, Sal, you're guaranteed any job you want to apply for. Are you kidding me? I would have crawled over broken glass to work at a music store back in high school. And this is when there was a music store at every single corner of every single street.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to work there. Everybody wanted those jobs. You literally had to know someone who already worked there to get that job. And yeah, didn't turn out like that. And also, it wasn't your job, Blossom. Like, you snooze,
Yeah.
you lose. What's up with
I
that?
didn't like the way she was acting.
She,
about this.
that was what caused a rift. I mean, Six is struggling too. She comes from a divorced family. You don't have that cornered Blossom. Like, I'm sure the Lemieux or whatever don't have a ton of cash either. Like,
Yeah.
if my friend and I were both trying to apply for the same jobs, I'd kick his mother down the stairs to get a head start if I needed to. Right? Times are tough. You snooze, you lose, Blossom Russo.
Right.
Not like Six lives in a mansion. Her tub of goo dad left. They're broke. Right? And honest to God, Sal, as an employer, look at those two. Which would you rather have working in your record store? Like Six by a mile. Like outgoing.
I'd take the one
bubbly
with all the
Six.
funky hats.
Right. And Six doesn't care when you punch her in the head. Like, that's a perfect employee.
That's true. That's
Right?
true. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, only member of our pit this week.
You know who else was a perfect employee? Say it. Somebody say it. Say it, Phenom.
Who?
No, Monica Lewinsky. All right. Let's go. Get me out of here.
Pit. Terry Kaiser played Vito, the record store owner.
Kaiser
Did you
Sose.
recognize him?
I did, but didn't care enough. If it was like last episode, I would have looked him up, but I just wanted to get out of this. I just wanted this to be over. Who is he?
You might recognize him. He played Dr. something in some of the Friday the 13th movies. But
Really?
yeah, I didn't actually keep track of that one because I was floored that he was Bernie Lomax. Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes, he was. That is why he looked familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Bernie.
Oh my God. It's too bad. It's ironic that he got cast for an absolute dead episode of Blossom. So, I mean, that checks, right?
Well done.
Yeah, that was yeah. It's hard to follow up from the Monica Lewinsky jokes.
That's
I'll be
true.
honest.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's it.
Well,
That was the pit.
that's all I've got.
All right.
You want to look at next week?
You bet I do.
Next week, we have Season 3, Episode 24, Sitcom.
God, who knows where that's going to go. All right, there's only one appropriate way to end this episode.
Slow zoom out. I can't do that on my end.
I'm going to go say hi to Monica.
Bye, Curtis.